Hi babes, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle, and this is one of my series, right? This is once a week, or I try it to be. So today it is the video that I tried to record that one time, but my phone wouldn't allow it. So this is the new phone. I don't know if the quality looks different. I think it looks a lot better, but going back to this is called karmatic situation. This is pretty much messages for you directly, of course, from spirit. We're gonna figure it out, what karmatic situation you're going through or will be going through, and the reasons and what is the benefit of it. Okay, so for that, I'm going to start right away. We're going to divide this in part 1 and part 2 as always, because time, and I have a life, so I gotta live it, right? So before anything, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date, they are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Keep in mind that roles can be reversed between you and or your person. And with that said, let's dive in once again. These are all general, so if you feel like this is not for you, no need to specify. Nobody's asking. Just move along. Move away, swipe, if anything. So let me just move this to the side real quick. Before anything, I want to say something. For those who don't like it, just use the fast forward button. Don't bother me with those nonsense. But anyways, for those who do like me talking, hi babes, how are you? Today, I did record a little bit late because I've been working Monday to Sunday, not only on YouTube, but also responding emails for personal readings and all that. And I did realize that I needed a little bit of time, for myself to enjoy. And I decided today to just go out with my family, which I did, and I did other stuff as well. So that's why I recorded today. Not that I'm explaining, but I'm just telling you guys that as much as I love tarot and I love being on YouTube and everything, I do need time for myself. And it's crazy that I have to address this because I have people who sometimes get mad at me because I'm not on my phone 24/7, and I'm like, everybody has a desire to have a life, and I'm one of them. So again, I love doing tarot. I love it. It's my dream job, and I would not change that for anything. But as well, I also need time for myself, and that's why I recorded today, Saturday night, and it's gonna be little videos. But on Sunday, I'm going to wake up early and make it up for you guys. But yes, I just wanted to address that because it is crazy that sometimes people, I don't know, get mad because somebody is tired and somebody wants to take time for themselves. Like, wow. But anyways, with that said, let's just for real. Let me see. So we're gonna just jump in with Libra. Let's see what is Libra going through and why. Let me just get the AC on because it's hot. Oi, hi, I'm back. So let's see what for my beautiful Libras. We have patience. Let's see. We have healing. We have love. Okay. We have Phoenix rising. Oh, okay, we got 3 more cards. Unleash your creativity, soulmate, and how teachable are you? Question mark. At the bottom, we have say what you mean. Also, Libra, you got very important numbers. Sorry, I got hairs that I can't stand. So you got number 18, number 23, number 21, number 28, number 32, number 31, number 14, and number 9. So, oh Libra, the message I just got for you, you gotta bury me, like breathe in, breathe out, like you're gonna love this. I can sense it. But anyways, so patience and healing. Okay, why are you going through all these challenges, Libra? Have you ever asked that? I'm pretty sure you have. And you go like, it doesn't make any sense, I don't deserve it. Guess what, babes? First of all, if we were to go with I don't deserve it, nothing will happen to anybody. Then guess what? The universe teaches us that things happen, if good or bad, because they choose, because of grace. Have you ever heard, if you are a Christian and or have ever heard about talking about the Bible, they said that We are not legit. Let's say if you go by that belief, right? They say, hey, the humans are not entitled to heaven. It's just by grace, pretty much. So whatever you have had in your life that's good, most likely, is not just because you deserve it. Of course, you earn it, but it's also for grace, because we as humans, we have flaws and we don't always fulfill whatever it is that we need to fulfill. That's all of us, including me. Patience and healing. Okay, so they're working on your patience. They're trying to help you out with how to wait. Some of my beautiful Libras, and I can relate to that. I'm a Libra myself. We have this situation that whenever we want things done, we want it today. Even though that we are pretty chill people and we tend to understand, we rather not wait. We rather have it today. And this could be because of related to work, related to anything in life, to be honest. But what is going on? It seems to be that they're teaching you with patience how to heal properly. Humans and us Libras, right? We go through hell and back mostly. And I feel like some of you have gone through hell and back. And sometimes you could be because you're a workaholic, or just because that's yourself. You go like, you know what? I healed enough. I'm good. I need to move forward. No. They are teaching you with timeless, how to heal properly, because there's a lot of work that you need to put in yourself, that you need to invest in yourself, because there's a need for healing. Why? It is affecting your love life, or is related to your love life. And this is specifically, I'm going to just jump in real quick. It's because of a soulmate connection, but I'm going to go back to this so I can explain myself. It's because they are actually working on your relationships if you're single, and or a specific soulmate that you already know, or a specific soulmate that you're going to get to know in the future. It depends if you have somebody in your mind, and or if you are single, ready to mingle, right? So going back to this, the healing is important and the patience is important, because they are pretty much, you are a little bizcochito, like a little cake. They're putting you in the oven and they're making sure that you're crusty on the sides, like a really nice cake, so for them to pretty much put the icing whenever it's ready. But if you were to put the cake in the oven, Libra, and the box says wait 45 minutes, but you wait 20, what's going to happen to that cake, Libra? It's not going to be edible, right? What happens if you wait, Libra, for that cake to cook and then put the icing right away instead of letting it cool off? It's going to melt off and it's not going to taste and or look properly. So that is the thing with your healing. It's not something that you can go like 1, 2, 3, vámonos. No, it's not like that. It's not like I woke up and I'm healed. No, it takes time. It takes time, because there's like lapses of time that you might feel that you're lacking of faith. It could be on that healing process that you fail in a way, shape, or form, and you have to start over. So healing is not something that you do in 1, 2, 3, in 1, 2, 3. You understand what I'm trying to say? But whatever it is, whatever this love situation it is going to be workable, and it's going to be worth waiting for, because it's going to be rising from the ashes like a phoenix. So your healing, your patience is going to pretty much benefit this love situation. Like I said before, this could be somebody that you already know. This could be somebody that you're going to be meeting. And it seems to be that this is mutual. How does soulmate works? Okay, because people like to talk out of their asses without really knowing what's going on. You can of course call soulmate anybody you like, and that is just, you're entitled to say whatever, but it's not everybody's the soulmate you're gonna meet. Okay, because it's so beautiful to say I feel he or she's my soulmate. It might be, but have you ever read a book? Have you ever read a book about soulmates and read about the good and the bad about soulmates, and how many soulmates and the fake soulmates? Have you ever? So keep in mind that this person could be somebody that you know. This person could be somebody that you are going to know. But regardless of what it is, this soulmate is the real stuff, okay? This is the real soulmate. Your healing, the patience, all of that is happening because you need to rise from the ashes. You need to improve that for you to go ahead and meet this soulmate. That's why things happen. And this doesn't always have to be in love life. Patience could be, your patience could be tested in Let's say that you order something of Amazon, and instead of taking a month, it's taking 5 months. Let's say that you are trying to move. Like I said before, I am trying to move. Like, I would like to move right away, but my patience has been tested, so I have to go with the flow. You know what I'm trying to say? And that is the thing. Like, this doesn't always have to be like, well, I haven't had a boyfriend. Like, I don't care if you have had a boyfriend 10, 40, whatever. I don't care about that. I'm trying to tell you that whatever is happening in your life is actually part of this karmatic situation, because you need to learn how to be patient. And you need to heal yourself properly, because Libra, sometimes we give and we forget about ourselves, and you can't do that, because how can you love, or how can you love somebody else when you are in yourself loving yourself halfway? You know what I'm trying to say, Libra? So this soulmate situation, and this is for those who already met the soulmate and they are on separation. Keep that in mind. So for those who already met the soulmate and you guys are currently on separation from this individual, this person helped you to your creative side. So this person helped you release your creative side, whatever that creative side it is. But keep in mind that this soulmate and yours, you both are being taught how to be patient with one another, how to be patient with yourselves, and how to heal properly. So this is not that bad, Libra. It sounds bad, but it's not that bad. Of course, if you don't want this person, please don't tell me why you don't want them, because that's entirely up to you. And once again, I'm not telling you to call yourself out. I'm not telling you that you need to explain yourself to me, because you don't. But once again, if you are not interested in a soulmate, no need to fight for your life. Just move along. So for those who are still watching this, right? Say what you mean. Whenever this person comes back to your life, and soulmates are most likely people that either or you know in this lifetime or you have known in a past life, okay? If you don't believe me, I can give you many books and you can read them and then talk to me about it. So right here we have, how teachable are you? Pretty much, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. How teachable are you? And then say what you mean. Once again, you guys will go over and over and over similar situations. It's because, why? We haven't learned our lesson. It's not up to you to say, I learned it. It's up to the universe, okay? It's not up to you to say, oh, I did all I could and I should be rewarded. It's understandable. It's taken in consideration, but if you failed, you failed. So that's why you keep on repeating certain patterns, certain situations, okay? And like I said before, I'm not karma. I'm not the universe. I'm not sending you anything. And for those people who think that witches like myself waste our time sending hexes to people who are literally, I don't know, not worth the hex, it's the stupidest thing ever. Like, people think that I spend my very busy schedule on thinking on people to hex them. Like, I would never do that. I spend my time very, very, very well. And when I decide to waste my time, it's not on that. So, once again, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So that's why you keep on going and repeating things over and over and over and over, because you don't learn your lesson. Now, why does it say what you mean? You guys and this person have never, ever, ever talked to each other like 100%. There was always things that were left unsaid. This could be your side or his side, or his side or her side, whatever gender, right? So at this time, you guys are going to have the time to reevaluate, reunite and rehab this person in your life in any way, shape, or form, to have a conversation that for the first time in a long time, if not forever, you guys have the opportunity of saying what you guys mean, instead of like just saying things half done and then walking away. So why are you guys going through all of this? Is because you guys need to, for the first time in your life, talk straight to this person. And if it's not you, it's them, okay? But whatever it is, you guys are connected and you guys will have the opportunity to see this person again and have the honest conversation that you guys deserve. Not the one you want, the one you deserve. Okay, Libra? So that is why the karmatic situation is still going on. Now we're going to go with my beautiful Gemini. Let's see what's going on with my beautiful Gemini. We have victim consciousness, selling out, have faith, how teachable are you in reverse, inner child, family and tribe, temptation, beauty, and then cycles and reverse. So you have multiple numbers. You got 12, 1, 22, 9, 16, 20, 19, 17, and 6. So it seems to be that you're falling out of faith and hope, and you're falling from a high up to a victim consciousness. What is that? It's whenever sometimes we say, oh, we deserve this, or I deserve this, that this happened to me because I deserve it. I'm such a bad person. Or this person is actually doing better than me because I don't deserve it. Like, that's one of the things. Also, when we fall off and become like, oh, nothing happens to me, I'm always surviving, I never see to succeed. Like, those are the two different phases of falling into the victim consciousness, which keeps you selling out. What is that? Is perhaps not making the right decisions, taking the wrong jobs, taking the wrong people, feeling lonely, not having the best boyfriends or girlfriends, having the best friends, because you are in such a low energy that that's everything you will attract ever. So they're reminding you to have faith and remember who you really are, not the person that you think you are, who you really are. This person who is strong, who is faithful, and who does not break ever. And they know that it's hard to ask for that. You know, it's hard to ask for that. But they want you to know that your faith took you a long way. And just because now things are getting harder, or things have not been in the place that you wanted for a long while, is not reason for you to fall to this victim consciousness. They want to help you. They want to remind you who you really are, and they want to remind you who is behind you. They're asking, how teachable are you in reverse? They actually are trying to teach you lessons, and they have tried, but it seems to be that you have not succeed and fulfill whatever it is that it needed to be fulfilled in or succeed. And right now, they're actually asking you, how teachable are you, Gemini? Would it make a change? Would it make a difference if I keep on teaching you stuff? Would it make a change? Would it make a difference if I keep on throwing you the same ball and you keep catching it? Or will you avoid that ball, you know? So those are the questions that the universe wants you to ask yourself, because that's the only way you understand why things are happening this way. Inner child and family and tribe. So they want you to look within yourself. There's something that is very deep in you, very deep in your soul. This could be a childhood trauma. This could be something that was untold and unworked. This could be when you were very young. This could be a past relationship that, you know, caused some damage and you haven't really looked into it. So they want to know that. They want you to know, let's say, if you have ever looked into that before jumping in and doing other stuff. But regardless of your answer to that, what I'm trying to say is that there's something that is causing the victim consciousness related to this childhood trauma, childhood situation for some of you, and or a specific situation that was very hard with a partner, let's say. They're actually saying that you need to work with your family issues, and also they want you to know that you need to choose a better soul tribe, or for others of you, you need to find your soul tribe. And pretty much it's just like we have to understand that we are energies and we are people. So we have to pretty much in this life to manage our two selves, our human selves and our divine selves. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's something that is connected to your childhood, I'm going to repeat myself there, that is actually preventing you from choosing or seeing your soul tribe family. I'm going to leave it there. Temptations and beauty. So right now, you have not put as much effort into that situation because perhaps you're getting distracted by a specific someone that, yeah, it feels good, da da da, but that situation is distracting you for what is important, which is you looking into this situation that I'm just talking about. They're wanting you to know that you will never find that answer if you don't look in the right places. That is the thing. Like, they want to provide that answer. They want to help you out to understand and all of that. But the fact is that if you keep looking at the wrong places, how can they help you? Like, I always try to understand people's point of view. But the fact is that the universe will never interfere with your actions. Why? Because you have free will. You have to start listening to them, to the signals, to the dreams, to the music, whatever it is that they're utilizing. But if you are unwilling to trust your intuition and trust your guides when it comes to that, how can they really help you when you are choosing different paths? And they want you with the cycles and reverse. They want you to get out and step out of these cycles. They want you to, for the first time in a long time, to feel free and get out of the karmatic cycle. But they're asking themselves, is Gemini really teachable? Is Gemini really going to understand? Is Gemini ever going to get out of that situation? And they actually don't know that, because that is an answer that you can only answer yourself. Excuse me. But how can you hear that answer, that question, once you sit down and start listening to your intuition and start trusting? That is the only way. With Aquarius right here, let's see. Aquarius. We got pay attention to the signs. Thank you, Spirit. We have pride. We have self-love. We have dreams. We have how teachable are you? Ooh, okay. We have say what you mean and overall energy. Let's see. Rejection. So we got also very important numbers. We got 10, 7, 24, 3, 9, 18, and 13. So, okay. So, honey boo, Aquarius, your pride is getting on the way of your signs. That's why you cannot see the signs. That's why you cannot see what is the answer to all the situation, because your pride is not letting you look. When you have pride, let's start there. We only see this way. We are unwilling to look up, to look down, to look sideways, to look for a better view or a better angle, meaning that sometimes Aquarius, it could be, you could be this way, like you say to yourself, it's my way or the highway, and that is not gonna work when it comes to karmatic. It works with the human world sometimes, but when it comes to spiritual world, you have to follow rules. Unfortunately, if you're not that kind of person, I really feel for you, because you're going to go through many challenges throughout your life. But if you are wanting to get out of the karmatic cycles, if you want to step into a different aura, into a different air, into a different atmosphere, you have to understand that it cannot always be your way or the highway. So pride is one of the things that is actually keeping you from seeing the right signs and the right answers that you have been seeking for a long time or recently. Self-love. There's a need for you to start working on your self-love, and that is something that people have a lot of misunderstanding about. Self-love is not only doing yoga, it's not only doing spiritual things. It could be the little things as well, such as doing your makeup. If you're a makeup person, if you're not, that is not for you. But I'm just going to give you examples that I know, okay? For example, doing your makeup, doing your hair, buying wigs, wearing whatever you want to wear. And of course, don't be telling me I don't wear that, because I'm not asking. I'm just giving you examples of, for example, my point of view that makes me happy. And if for you is to read a book, to ride a bicycle, to go out with friends, to watch a show, whatever it is that makes you happy, that is considered self-love. You understand that? And self-love is not always the thing that makes everybody in the room happy, but yourself only. So keep in mind that just because it makes you happy, it doesn't mean that it's going to make other people happy. And that should not matter, because the self-love is for you, yourself, and you. Dreams and how teachable are you? You're going to have very vivid, very interesting, very strong dreams, babes. You are going to have that. Keep in mind that you need to listen to those, because those are very important and very decisive and very, very straightforward for you. The dreams that you can't remember, those are dreams that you actually are more than dreams, are messages. So for now on, you're gonna have very vivid dreams. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be every night. It's gonna be here and there, most likely. For those who have it every night, you are you are gifted. But anyways, for those who are gonna have this kind of dreams, write it down in a journal, and eventually it'll make sense. Of course, if you ask me about it, I might not be able to help you out, because like I said before, those are for you, and you will find out eventually. I had dreams 2 years ago that now make sense, that I understand that now. But like I said before, I remember that because I did wrote down my dreams in a journal, you know, and I even have drawings of the things I saw. So it makes sense now. So does it always mean that your dreams are going to be on the recent time? It could be down the road, but always keep in mind that those dreams that you're going to be having are very, very important, and you need to write them down on a journal. How teachable are you? There's, like I said before, they really, really want to help you out to understand and achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. But for you to step out of this karmic situation, you need to let go a lot of that pride and let the universe do its thing. Remember, your way or the highway is not going to work with them. It works just in the human world, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So keep in mind that you need to have a more open mind. You will have to be acceptable or accept a bigger picture. If you want to connect tarot with this, it is tarot, but this is oracle. But if you are the hangman on every situation, you will never be able to be the fool, which is this free spirit person that is able to jump into the new and experience new things. So for you to go from the hangman to the fool, you have to be the death card, which is the one that cuts it, ends with situations, and is open to the new. So say what you mean. Whatever it is that you are holding in, sometimes it's not helping you, and it's causing. Sometimes we use pride as a way to defend ourselves, like a coping mechanism, and they want you to start saying what you mean. And this is not for you to take it as I'm gonna insult people. Keep in mind, in the human world, when you insult people, you don't get to tell people how to react to that insult. So whatever you say, be ready for the comeback of your life, and don't expect an apology for it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because people think that I'm going to speak my mind means I'm going to disrespect people on the way. That is not what it is. That is not what it is. And I want to be very, very clear with you that just because they're telling you, and I'm telling you to speak your mind, doesn't mean that you have the green card to disrespect people just because the universe told you, because that is not what it is. Speak your mind is that if you want to do something, you got to say, yes, I would like to do this. If you don't want to do something, you be like, no, I will not like to. I'm sorry. And then you could explain why. But it's not just be disrespectful. And this goes for both ways. Whoever is actually interacting with you and whoever you interact. But it's now time for you to start talking and say what you mean instead of holding it back, because it's just building up and creating a character that's not helping you or your higher self. Rejection. The problem here is that you are sometimes afraid of rejection and fearful of rejection. And I'm telling you, everybody is, including myself. But the thing is that rejection, not only in love but in anything, is part of life, and we have to be able to accept rejection and move past it. So if you're holding back in any way, shape, or form in any situation in your life just to avoid rejection, it's just not helping you out, because it's keeping you in the loop, in the karmatic loop. And right now the universe is telling you, how teachable are you? How teachable are you? They're asking you that because they could teach you more. But if you say, yes, universe, show me more, yes, I want to learn, keep in mind that challenges are coming on the way. But you have to be not only prideful but humbled and grounded to accept positive criticism, not insult, positive criticism. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the fact that you are in this situation is because you need to start loving yourself, self-love. And like I said before, the little things count. And if somebody tells you, no, it's my way or the highway, people who are my way or the highway on everything in life, they are pretty much following rules that they didn't even set up. It's pretty much somebody else's ideology, religion ideology, and or parental or family ideology. And that's why I'm telling you always, when people tell you my way or the highway, they're always wrong, because those people are not willing to sit and learn from others. So I want you, and it goes with how teachable are you. For you to learn, you have to be able to understand and learn from others, even if you don't agree with them, just to take a little bit of knowledge and have an open mind. Otherwise, my way or the highway is going to keep you in this loop and unable to grow and ascend the way you should be. So that is why you are on this situation. They're calling this out not to make you feel bad. It's for you to understand why, and to understand what things you can do to get out of it, so they can help you improve. It's all for your own good. And that is what I have. So before I get the heck out, I'm gonna give you a card. This is for all of you, a collective from the Goddess Oracle. So we have the Maya, the Priestess, the Drama Queen, and the Protector. So the Maya has number 11. Allow past mistakes to help you see through all illusions, so you can understand and act upon what you know is real and what is false. Number 16, the Priestess. Be still and know. Listen to the hunches and intuition. Be ready for solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems to appear. Number 14, the Drama Queen. Some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. 28, the Protector. Surround yourself with people who lift you, accept you as you are, believe in your vision and purpose, and bring out the best in you. So this is officially the end of your reading. Thank you so much for your time. I'll be back tomorrow with more readings. Like I said before, today was a little bit of family day. That's why I didn't record this earlier. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And again, follow my social medias, please. And I'll be back tomorrow and Monday with more stuff. Thank you so much for everybody who has booked an appointment with me. And if you want a personal reading, please make sure to do your appointment on the schedules. So pretty much I have an app. It's going to be in the box down below. You click on it, and that is the scheduling app, and you can choose your service and the times. Okay, so again, thank you guys so much. I'm going to leave it here. I love you, love you, love you. See ya.